Well, first of all, I thought Bryan College came in here and was really well organized and well coached. Thought they played really aggressive in the basketball game. Um, Much to our chagrin, that they've put on a shot making exhibition there in the first half, and I think some of it was you know probably out of position a little bit defensively, but a lot of it was those guys just hopping up and making some really challenging shots. So, but it was good for us to have to deal with that. Have to try to, throw some different guys in there to see if we couldn't slow them down. And then at halftime, we just talked about doing it harder and better. Um, there's going to be nights like that where guys get hot and they make shots. So I thought in the second half we were able to tighten up our defense a little bit, and that put us out in the break. And the first half, the ball stuck a little bit too much. I think we had 10 assists and 10 turnovers maybe, or 11 turnovers. And in the second half, we ended up with 25 and only 17 turnovers for the game. So when the ball moves, the ball goes in the basket more. So that was kind of the lesson from the night for us, kind of doing it better, harder on defense, and then just not letting the ball stop and let the ball find the open guy. But again, I thought they came in and played really hard and aggressive. Proud of our guys. We had a chance to play a lot of guys and look at some different lineups. I thought that Keishawn really kind of kept us in the game in the first half, made some big plays in the second half. Then some other guys were able to get involved too. I think we ended up with 4 guys in double figures. We want 5 or more, but all in all, we know we got to get better. But there were some really good moments, offensively and defensively.
Questions? Coach, tell me a little bit about an exhibition and how you handle it. Were you wanting to see certain things coming out of tonight? Like after it's over now, you can go, hey, check 1, check 2. Were there things you wanted to see?
Yeah, obviously as a coach, you would like to get into, being an elite level stuff. We're not ready for that. We're not there with that. So we try to keep it really simple. We want to talk about identity. We want to be a fast team. We want to be a physical team. We want to be a fundamental team. We want to show some fight. And that's kind of what we wanted. We didn't want to have any bad attitude or any bad body language. Those things right now we can't control, and right now we all know those things. Certainly we're going to have to get better with having some different pick and roll coverages, or maybe have to play some different defenses. We're probably going to have to, settling on, probably 8 or 9 man rotation, but we want to try to look at everybody. And so coming into this game, let's just see if we can kind of play to our identity a little bit. And there were some moments in the first half, but much more in the second.
You guys that really stepped up and made an impression tonight. Talk about the transition these young guys have done. New coach, new system, new school. I thought a lot of guys really stepped up.
Yeah, I think all the guys are in a kind of a tough and challenging spot. We haven't had a lot of time. We've got 10 freshmen and sophomores, and on top of that, whoever is an older guy, we're all first. It's all first. I've been doing this for a long, long time, and I don't know what's going to go on here half the time from day to day. We're all learning, so it's really challenging. So our job is to come here with unbelievable attitudes, to learn as much as we possibly can, and how fast can we speed up this learning curve to go be effective and competitive against the opponents that we got coming. So tonight I thought that our freshmen had a huge impact, and obviously nobody more so than Keishawn. And and talking about him, he's here and obviously had a huge impact on us winning tonight, along with some other guys. But from day one since he's gotten here, he has given great effort on a daily basis, not only on the court, but in the classroom. He's overachieving there. He's been one of our better guys in terms of our community service. He is going to be a great leader. He's just, unfortunate for him, he's playing a spot that's really hard because the ball's in your hands a lot, and his next challenge will be dealing with scouting report. Unfortunately for him, as much as we're excited about what he did tonight, that did nothing but get Western Kentucky's attention. So it's only going to get greater. But he's, like the rest of our guys, he wants to be in this position. He wants to learn and grow. And so I thought Tawante had a really good second half. We had a lot of guys with nerves. Maybe I did as well. But I thought some guys settled down in the second half. Tay's a freshman. I thought that Reese has had some moments, even though he's been battling some sickness. Junior obviously got himself into the game, probably under 10 minutes, I guess it was. Hunter made some plays for us. I thought Darius had a nice run there in the second half. So all these guys had a contribution. We're just going to have to eventually get to where there's a level of consistency in play because our competition, our schedule is great.
Coach, tell me a little bit about, excuse me, the second half. It's about 15 to go. They're up 150, and you kind of, created separation and put the game away. Did you notice something that kind of allowed you to turn that switch?
Yeah, I'm not sure who hit the next shot to put us up. But all of a sudden, we started, to get some stops. Maybe they got a little bit tired because we played a lot of bodies. It wasn't about our 5, it was about our 10 or 11 or 12 even. So I think they got a little bit tired, started missing some shots, and we were able to secure those rebounds. We were able to get on the break, and I'm not sure what we shot in the second half, but I would guess it's probably a pretty high number.
Keishawn, talk a little bit about first game in college, first game here, and you have a great outing. Did it just feel good, or how were you able to do it tonight?
Well, first I want to give hats off to Bryan. They came out and they played hard. It's well coached. Had a good offense, so they worked us, and we had to learn from that. I feel like we did a better job. But me personally, I just had to come out confident. I know I got to be a lead for this team, even if I am a freshman. I'm willing to take on that challenge. So I just got to keep on improving every single day, and my coaches and my teammates, they're really helping me with that. So I feel like I'm growing every single day, and I just got to keep on getting better.
Were you nervous at all? You sure didn't look it.
Nah,
Yeah.
a little bit. But once the game started going, I just got to have fun. I feel like I'm at my best when I'm having fun and being aggressive and confident. So I feel like, today I was that. Me and my teams had a good outcome today.
Coach, you got a few days now before Western Kentucky. What's kind of rolling through your mind about things that you got to kind of focus on as you get ready?
Obviously we'll have to prepare for a really talented team, a really well-coached team. I've competed against Coach Stansbury a lot, whether it was an assistant coach or head coach at South Alabama when he was at State, or when I was the head coach at Arkansas. He's a really good coach, got a talented team. They're picked to win their league. And we're going to have to pay attention to what they want to do and how they want to play, and maybe some things they're going to do to us. But more importantly, this is about us. We got to figure out, what team we want to become, what type of team we want to become. We got to continue to grow as competitors. We got to continue to learn the game. Our toughest challenge right now is we don't have anybody in our program that can demonstrate what it's like to be this type of competitor that's going to take on a daily basis to get better, to go and take on these challenges. Our team doesn't have that example right now. So that's a real challenge for these guys, just to go and to understand that, yeah, you're probably working hard, but that was the working hard you're working hard in high school. Yeah. You're probably studying a lot, but that's probably the effort you gave in high school. These guys go such another level. That's why we're so excited about them as people, as students, and as players. We're going to grow a lot this season, and we may take some knocks, but that's any basketball team during any given season. But one thing I want these guys to do is keep fighting, to keep learning, and to stay together. They're a great group of guys. I really get a lot of energy about being around them on a daily basis, and this guy's one of them. He's tough, he's resilient, he wants to be good, and he's going to be a really good player, to be a really good leader, and we're excited about all of them.